John Krasinski and Emily Blunt are everywhere these days, and a big reason why they're going to be everywhere for a long time to come is the success of A Quiet Place, which is a horror movie that came out earlier this year. It's hitting home video formats, and I finally got a chance to check this thing out. And everybody kept telling me to see this thing in the theater. I never did. I never got to it. I've been traveling. You guys know I've been crazy busy. But Krasinski and Blunt, who are married, put this thing together. John Krasinski actually directs this thing. He stars in it with his wife, and they put together a riveting thriller. It is absolutely fantastic, this movie. It evoked a lot of similar vibes that I got from Steven Spielberg's terrific War of the Worlds, where you've got an alien presence, some kind of being that is terrorizing everybody that's left on Earth, and you only get little scraps and pieces of paper. So in that way, it kind of evoked a little bit of what M. Night Shyamalan did with Signs, where he kind of contained everything to this family. And it's very much what's at stake here. We've got this family that John Krasinski and Emily Blunt are the father and mother of, and they're trying to keep their kids alive because what's happened is these creatures that are wiping out humanity, they can't see, they're blind, but they have extrasensory hearing powers, and if they hear anything out of the ordinary, they come racing and slicing and dicing, and they kill people really quickly and mercilessly. And we see a little bit of that, and it affects the family in some horrific ways. For the most part, you're just on the edge of your seat wondering, is anybody going to drop a hammer? Is anybody going to, crinkle a piece of paper? Don't slam that toilet seat too hard. You're just worried that any kind of sound that the characters are making in this movie is going to be the end of them. And it's so effectively crafted for you, so well presented. It's a gorgeous looking movie as well. I mean, they shot it all kind of in rural areas and a great little farmhouse, and so we've got cornfields and forests and the sun dappling the trees, and everybody looks great in the sunlight except that they're sweating and terrified and their hair's all matted and they're freaking out that they're going to make any kind of a sound. And the creature effects are pretty magnificent in here as well. They went with the kind of Jaws, don't show them too much kind of ethos, which I think was a smart play. So a lot of it is left to your imagination, and you're just terrified for everybody. The kids are in harm's way, which kind of brought back some memories of the original Jurassic Park when the kids looked like they were going to get chomped by a T-Rex. There's lots of moments like that, which is incredibly effective. So I think, yeah, major tip of the hat to what Steven Spielberg has done with his films, is particularly his scarier movies. But God, this is deftly handled. Not too big of a bite, no pun intended, in terms of scope and scale, and I think that was the smart play here. Confine your world, keep it something manageable, keep it tense and nail-biting all the way through it, and you're going to keep people hooked, and that's exactly what happened. I saw this on a plane, so I didn't see it in the best place imaginable, but I had my earbuds in, and I was on the edge of my seat, and I jumped a few times, and I think honestly, it didn't hurt the movie at all to see it in a screen where I was like really having to concentrate and focus. I didn't take my eyes off the screen for a second through this thing, too. I was in there, and I believe the characters, the kids, are fantastic actors as well. The script is lean and tight and efficient and pretty damn impressive. And that's the way I come away from A Quiet Place in general. What an impressive picture. This is the directorial debut of John Krasinski. This is, a husband and wife powerhouse couple making something powerful and meaningful, and it sounds like there's more on the way. It sounds like this made such good money at the box office that studios are going to be giving these guys more work, but also we'll probably see a sequel to A Quiet Place as well. And I recommend that if you have not seen this thing, turn up the speakers in your home theater and sit down, turn off all the lights, get some popcorn, but munch that popcorn quietly because you're going to want to pay attention and listen to every damn thing in this terrific movie. I'm going to give A Quiet Place a 9 out of 10.